Decision 2020 tonight. It is now less than 2 months from Election Day, and both major presidential campaigns spent the day in Wisconsin. Vice President Mike Pence in La Crosse and Democratic Vice Presidential nominee Kamala Harris in Milwaukee. Lauren Lindner covers them both for us tonight.
Labor Day is typically the day when presidential campaigns enter the home stretch into the election, and that was definitely the case here in Wisconsin as both vice presidential candidates made stops in the state. Senator Kamala Harris ending her day here in the Bronzeville neighborhood in Milwaukee. Cheers erupt as Senator Kamala Harris addresses her supporters for the first time in person as the Democratic vice presidential nominee.
Okay, we have to get this done. I need your help in Milwaukee. We got you!
Asking Milwaukeeans to show up to the polls.
October 20th, early voting starts?
Yes!
That's my birthday? So I need your help, okay?
While Harris stopped in Milwaukee, Vice President Mike Pence stopped in La Crosse. The two vice presidential candidates making their presence known in Wisconsin this Labor Day. Pence started his trip at an energy facility where he focused on reducing unemployment rates.
And in our first 3 years, there's only 3 ways you can describe those years. It was jobs, 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 right here in Wisconsin and all across America.
On the opposite side of the state, Harris began her day meeting with the family of Jacob Blake at the airport. She discussed how it went as she toured the local electrical workers union in Wauwatosa.
I mean, they're an incredible family, and what they've endured, and they just do it with such dignity and grace. And, you know, they're carrying the weight of a lot of voices on their shoulders.
Pence addressed Harris's visit to the state during his speech in discussing the challenges facing the dairy industry.
Senator Harris put their radical environmental agenda ahead of Wisconsin dairy and ahead of Wisconsin power. But under President Donald Trump, we will always put Wisconsin farmers, Wisconsin businesses, and Wisconsin families first.
His trip ended with a rally as Harris made her way to Martin Luther King Jr. Drive, where she held a roundtable discussion with black leaders and small business owners in Milwaukee. There she discussed the impact of COVID-19.
During the course of this crisis, up to 90% of minority and women-owned small businesses did not get the benefit of the PPP.
Those that participated in the roundtable or got to meet Harris appreciated the opportunity.
She wanted to know about our business, she wanted to know about how she could help, and she wanted to know how we were doing in the pandemic that we're in now.
With just 2 months until the election, expect more campaign stops here in Wisconsin and Milwaukee as both parties fight to win the state. Reporting in Milwaukee, Lauren Lindner, TMJ4 News.
Okay, so here's a look at how the race sits in Wisconsin right now. The latest Marquette University Law School poll from August shows Joe Biden leading President Donald Trump 49 to 44% among likely Wisconsin voters. A new poll will be released Wednesday. And now is the time to register to vote. If you have not done so already, there is information on how to do that at tmj4.com/decision2020. You can also see what is on your ballot.